द्वंद्व में कभी निराश न होता हो, जीवन के छाए मेघों को खुशी खुशी भर लेता हो। आंचल में बसी हो करुणा, आंचल में बसी हो करुणा, मुख में ज्ञान की धारा हो, मुख में ज्ञान की धारा हो। योगी वही है सच्चा जिसने अहंकार को मारा हो, अहंकार को मारा हो। पीकर जहर सभी के दिल का, पीकर जहर सभी के दिल का, जीवन खूब संवारा हो, जीवन खूब संवारा हो। योगी वही है सच्चा जिसने अहंकार को मारा हो, अहंकार को मारा हो। योगी वही है सच्चा जिसने अहंकार को मारा हो।
Om Shanti. A very good morning to all of you. Today we are reading yesterday's Murli, that is dated 31st March 2011. The topic of this Murli is, with your determined thought, become an example of being tension-free and become an image of support for everyone. With the power of your mind, with the power of your mind, give souls who are experiencing sorrow the blessings of happiness. So with the power of mind, we are supposed to give blessings of happiness to those who are in sorrow. So we are reading the second part of the Murli, where Baba meets the different zones. That is, Baba met the Rajasthan and Bhopal zone. He met the double foreigners. He met the founder of the pillars, that are our dadis, as well as other guests who had been there during that time in Shantivan. So let's read the Murli. It is the turn of Rajasthan and Bhopal to serve. Bap Dada is saying that the zone that is serving this time has the most new souls in their group. And it is good when we see new souls who are adding in our groups. We feel really very happy because we see that our groups are becoming bigger and bigger. So those from Rajasthan are half the class. So at that time, half the hall was been filled with the souls of from the souls of Rajasthan. Father Brahma liked this land of Rajasthan so much that he created Madhuban in Rajasthan. Most of us all have been to Madhuban and we have experienced this godly experience over there because we have found our father over there, that is Shiv Baba. Bap Dada saw that very good expansion is now taking place in all the places of Rajasthan. Very good program of giving the Father's message to the new souls who have love for the yajna. Those who move forward themselves, those who move forward themselves and who make others have love for the yajna. Last time too, Bap Dada said this. There is expansion of souls who have love for the yajna, who have love for service, and who are moving forward in constantly using everything in a wonderful way. Obviously, when we have love for something, we move ahead in that direction. There is expansion of souls who have love for the yajna, who have love for service, and who are moving forward in constantly using everything in a worthwhile way. And it is good. Everyone has a lot of zeal and enthusiasm in the task of giving the message. Bap Dada now wants to see that maximum numbers of those who have a balance of the self and service come forward from each centers. What Bap Dada wants now? That from maximum numbers of souls who have already balanced themselves in self as well as in service have to come forward. Not just service, but the self and service. Because there isn't that much time for self transformation now. So Baba say first usually we had that first self change yourself and then we can change others. But now there is no time left. So along with the service, we have to change ourselves. And this is why it is the first the self and the service with that. Each centers has to become free from obstacles. All companions are to be free from obstacles. Not just the teachers, but the whole class has to be free from obstacles. And all should pay attention to self-transformation. Now increase this, that we all should be free from obstacles. Listen to each one. Listen to each one and give them wings of zeal and enthusiasm so that you are able to give Bap Dada the news of the center being free from obstacles. Bap Dada saw that Rajasthan is also moving forward and will continue to do so. Bap Dada is congratulating each child for moving forward. Isn't it good news that Baba itself is congratulating us for that we are moving forward? Acha. Now it's turn for Bhopal zone. This zone is also moving forward very well in transforming the self and bringing about expansion in service. Bap Dada is pleased that each child is making plans for the self and is also putting those into practical form. So whenever we do something, we always need to put them into practical form. Bap Dada's pure hope is that you will constantly continue to move forward. And it is seen that there is zeal and enthusiasm in every zone. And this is why you are bringing about expansion in service at your own place. So when we are happy, we would like to do more and more things. So when that is why now every soul should have that zeal and enthusiasm to do the service at their own place. So Bap Dada is congratulating you for the future too. Continue to move forward, fly and make others fly. This is a message given by Baba. So move forward, fly and make others fly. Acha. And this time it's a turn of double foreigner brothers and sisters. The foreigners are giving the title double foreigners. Not just foreigners, but double foreigners. It is seen practically that just as you are giving the title double foreigners, in the same way, the majority of you have double intoxication. What is the double intoxication you have? So let's read what is that double intoxication that double foreigners have. that you have double zeal and enthusiasm, and Bap Dada sees that you have good zeal and enthusiasm. Bap Dada is pleased that initially there was establishment in just London, whereas today's double foreigners just doing service in so many places and making everyone belong to Bap Dada and the Brahmin family. So they are making intense effort so that each and every soul come into this yagya. I think it's almost more than 140 countries is there, double foreign countries who are serving this for this yagya. You have a very good aim of making them belonging to Baba. And this is why there is a proof. Earlier, you used to come in just your turn. It was been like that, they were being called for their turn. But you now come in almost every turn. Bap Dada is pleased that the people of Bharat have enthusiasm when they see the children from abroad going ahead of the Bharatvasis. So even when we feel happy that our Bharatvasis are going to these foreign lands, those from abroad are moving forward, and so we should not be left behind. The people from Bharat also have the enthusiasm and in effort too. It has been seen that though those from abroad have a test papers because their cultures are different, their language, have different language also. They have the one speciality of speaking about them with an honest heart. They don't keep anything inside and they find a solution with an honest heart. So when we have clean heart, Baba Dada is always pleased with us. Baba Dada is pleased that when you have a clean heart, when you have a clean heart, the Lord becomes present. When you remember with your clean heart, Baba is always there with you. You don't have to hunt for him. Seeing the good result, Baba Dada is congratulating you. Seeing the good result, Baba Dada is congratulating you and also giving you a blessing. So even in the schools, when you do something, right, we get very good marks for that. And we always praised by our teachers. Same way, Baba Dada is congratulating us and giving us blessing. You will constantly continue to move forward. So I remember in school days when we do something good, when we get good marks and we turn up to be first number one. And so our teachers always tell us, yes, you will do something in future life. Teachers are also making good effort. So when we do good, our teachers are all also become happy and they do good effort for us. Bap Dada is pleased that those from abroad are taking maximum benefit from Madhuban. Bap Dada is saying that you have started doing service abroad in a big way in even the smaller places. Congratulations for service and congratulations for self-transformation. So continue to fly and make others fly. Baba is repeating this line again and again. So to continue to fly and make others fly. Acha. Bab Dada is especially counseling the children from everywhere in this land and abroad for easily moving forward in their effort and enabling others to move forward. Bab Dada has already given a direction. And what is the direction? He's given a direction for the time that is to come, the time that is to come close. So become an intense effort maker. It's now the time to become an intense effort maker. Put a full stop in a second. The practice of putting a full stop is extremely essential. Need to underline this. The practice of putting a full stop is extremely, extremely essential. Do not be slack in this. Anything can happen suddenly. And this is why Bap Dada's pure hope is that each child is with him, will return with him. Each child is with him and will return with him and will rule the kingdom with Father Brahma. Then Shiv Baba will become the detached observer. So in Satyug, Shiv Baba will not be there. He will be the just detached observer. You are going to become companion. And so you definitely have to become equal to Bap Dada. So to go along with Bap Dada, we need to be equal to Bap Dada. Acha. Congratulations from Bap Dada to each child for this year. And for next year, that is the next season too, because it's the last seasons which Baba is talking about of that year. That you definitely have to be constantly equal to the Father. Acha. Now Baba is meeting the founder pillars, the dadis who were there, and the sisters who were there during the yagyas. Bab Dada is meeting Mohini Bain. We all know that Mohini Bain is the president of the Brahma Kumaris World Organization of the USA. So Mohini Bain, you had the thought that you have to do it. And so you did it. That is your strength. Understand that it has to happen. She's also the additional chief or administration of Brahma Kumaris. Now Dadi Janki. We all know Dadi Janki, the love she had spread all over the foreign lands. You have love and your love reaches Baba. To all Dadis, Bab Dada is pleased to see all of you. Why? Why is he pleased? Because you have become protector of the yagya and are now moving forward in running the yagya. Right now we have Ratan Mohini Dadi. So we feel that protection under her. All of you are instruments. All, each of us are instruments. Dr. Nirmala, you did very well. Rukmani Dadi, even she was the founder pillar of the Yagya. Bab Dada knows that all of you are managing with your health because they are already at their age while they are struggling with their health. But you all are instruments. Those who are instruments will enable them to work. So each one should consider the self to be an instrument and conduct yourself and also run the yagya. This message is also for us that we all are instrument and we have to know how to move forward in the yagya. This is a responsible group. Do you understand? Each one of you is responsible. Pardadi, you're sitting in your room and spreading rays of cooperation and spreading throughout the yagya. You remain constantly happy, and this is why your face is always cheerful. You are happy and have the fortune of happiness. We always see this, all these dadis always have smile on their face, and they are always happy from their heart. Now Baba is meeting an instrument, Dr. Ashok Mehta, a very good instrument. He's a medical director and consultant cancer surgeon at Brahma Kumaris at the Global Hospital at Mumbai, a best oncologist of head and neck. At that time, he might not be well, so Baba is telling, "Are you okay now? Is the weakness finishing?" They have just begun the treatment. The Baba is addressing to him that he must be not well and he must be hospitalized, and the treatment is taken place for him. The more you walk, the better you will become. You have played a good part, but now pay attention to one thing. And what is that attention? Keep your intellect always connected to the Father. Other things should not influence your intellect because this is the income of the intellect yoga. Let the past be the past completely. Do not think or speak about it. Do not think about the past. In that too, seek the benefit from the loss. Even though you have made loss, see what benefit you are getting from that loss. Because you are the Father's instrument soul. The Father should be visible in you. Now it's time that we should reflect ourselves through our mind, our face, and whatever activity we do. The Father should be visible in you. Everyone should say, as is the Father, so this one is equal to the Father. So we have to become instrument like Father. Can you do this? Keep your intellect very happy, detached, and loving, and there will be wonders. The Baba is saying to us, keep your intellect very happy. Your mind should be happy. Happy mind gives you wonders, and even detached and loving. You will become an example in the family. It is good. What you have done is good. Now it will be the best of all. Baba is meeting few guests who were there. Acharya Pramod Krishnamji. Look at your family. This is your home and your family. Baba is talking about the Brahma Kumari family. You have come to your home. The father is pleased that the child has come to his home. Punit Isar, an actor who played Duryodhan in the TV serial The Mahabharata. Look, today you have come into your family. In Mahabharata, he played the negative role. You like this family, do you not? It is unique family. So you have to become like them and make others the same. Those who reach Madhuban are very lucky. Why it is lucky? Because the luck of those who reach Madhuban is always open. Very good. So Punit Isar is saying that I played the part of Duryodhan in Mahabharata. But Baba says that you have now changed. You are not Duryodhan now. You have now become a companion in the Father's task. This one has also become a companion. When somebody does their negative role and suddenly they change into positive role, this, the other souls admire them and they realize how a negative can be positive in their self-transformation that takes place. Various VIP souls meeting Bab Dada, Bhagwati Prasad, Pradesh, Minister of Uttar Pradesh, that is Dhananjay Munde, MLA of Maharashtra, and other family members. If you feel that this is your home, then continue to come to your home. Baba is trying to tell all of us that if you feel that this land is your home, that is Madhuban is your home, then continue to come to your home. Bap Dada's blessings is constantly remain happy and share that happiness. Be happy and make others happy. Look, the more cooperative you become, the more yogi you will become. So, the more cooperative you become to the Father, the more yogi you become. Continue to be cooperative in service and you will become yogi. Definitely study. Be accurate in the godly study. So you should never miss your Murli because that is the nourishment for the soul. Continue to move along as you are doing and continue to move forward. You are good. Continue to move forward. Baba is again repeating for us that continue to move forward. You are cooperative, considering this to be your home, cooperative and yogi. You are playing your part as a karma yogi and will continue to do so. We all know that Madhuban itself is a karma yogi. Please remember the word karma yogi. We are just an instrument and we all are doing our karmas. And Baba is Karan Karavanhar. No matter how many actions you perform, be a yogi. Be a yogi. Do not forget that you are yogi. This one is also karma yogi. Look, to have a love for the Murli means to also have love for the Baba, that is the Father. Because you have love for the Father, claim your right to the inheritance. That is automatically when you have love for the Murli, you have love for the Father. And when you have love for the Father, you have the right to claim your inheritance from the Father. And you will do this. You have now understood this task. And the more cooperative you become in this, the more yoga you will be able to have. It will not be an effort, then because cooperation enables you to move forward. Once you have become used to it, something, you become masters on it. So Baba says, so be a karma yogi, not just karma, but also yoga. Just don't pay your bills, be the yogi. So remember, I'm a karma yogi soul. Baba has made me an instrument. So we are all karma yogis. Speaking to Karsanban, who is the founder of Nirma Group of Industry, he has come along with his wife. Bab Dada saw that you are playing your double part very well. You continue to have the Murli and remembrance and also moving forward in your business. Is moving forward in Yagya as well as in his own business. This is known as being a karma yogi. So we are, earlier Baba said, there is no time for just self-transformation. But now, along with self-transformation, we have to do service also. So to perform karma and also have yoga, acha, you are a karma yogi child, mega star of Tollywood. Mega star of Tollywood, that is Chiranjeev Bai and his wife Surekha Ben. We all know that we have Bollywood, Hollywood. So at this Tollywood is as cinema stars. Just like Indian cinemas, we have cinemas cinematized at Andhra Pradesh, that is Telugu cinematized. We call them as Tollywood. And during that time, the superstar was Chiranjeev. So he had come along with his wife Surekha Ben. Now you are also become a hero in service and yoga. So Baba is addressing him that as you are superstar in your Tollywood, now you have to become hero in this yagya. Yeah, together with being a hero, you also have to be a zero, that to become a point of light. And this one is your companion. Both of you are together. You are now united, are you not? By having one direction. It becomes very easy and you remain very happy. When you have your motto, your goals, your aims, you have one direction. It becomes very easy to follow the direction, and that's why you become happy. Remember, just are not just a hero, but a zero. You are a point of light. You will move forward. You will move forward. Just do not forget the words, Mera Baba. By saying Mera, you will receive the full inheritance. It's my Baba. So when you say my Baba, you receive full inheritance from the Supreme Father. You are each ahead of one another. You in your own way, and this one in her own way. Ashish Gupta, he was also an instrument of this yagya. He's an inaugurating his peace of mind channel. You are also not one who gets things done, but one who does things. You are a companion, are you not? It is an act of great charity to be a companion in whatever auspicious task that takes place. You are not one who will just run this, but you will also be a companion and put enthusiasm into everyone. So when we become an instrument, we become a companion for others, and we provide that zeal and enthusiasm to others also. Your duty is to give enthusiasm. You are just an instrument. Simply have good wishes, that is all. Have good wishes, that is all. You know how to have good wishes, do you not? Your good wishes will enable many others to have good wishes. Acha, Om Shanti. Let's have few moments in silence, and then when we can chant and reflect on the Murli. You can unmute yourself and you can share the points of the Murli.
Om Shanti. Good morning, everyone. My Baba has said that keep him in your intellect always. Take the blessings of happiness. Be happy and give happiness to everyone. This is my takeaway point from today. Thank you.
That's very good.
Shanti, good morning. Today, Baba emphasized the aspect of balance. Baba said, when we have balance in our life, that there we definitely get blessings. So Baba said we should have balance of the Swa and Seva. And also Baba said that Swa Seva and Vishwa Seva, we have to do it together because there is no time left. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, Pratibhan, that's very true. We have no time. And that is, we have to do seva for self as well as for the world.
Yes, and also I liked one more point. Baba said that if you want to become hero, then we should keep the awareness of zero. That I am a point, Baba is point, and Drama is point. Then definitely we will become the best hero in this drama.
Yes, yes, very true. And when you remember about these 3 points every time, we all should be obstacle free and tension free life we should live. Yes.
Om Shanti, Ami Ben, and everyone
Om
else.
Shanti.
I like this line when Baba says that your intellect should be happy. Intellect should be happy, detached, and loving. And that makes everything else happy and brilliant. And the other thing is, of course, that whatever karma you're continuing to do in your life, but remind yourself you're also a yogi. So you are a karma yogi. Om Shanti.
That's a very good point, Harpreet sister, that we always have to keep remembering ourselves that we are just an instrument in doing our task which Baba has given to us. Yes, Bhavna Ben, Chandra Ben, Sonia Ben. We would like to hear from you also. Rakhi Ben.
Om Shanti. Go ahead,
Yes. Today Baba said that the more cooperative you will become, the more yogi you will become. So now we have to be sensible enough and prepare ourselves in such a way that we should be ever ready, and whenever Baba calls us for anything, any kind of service, we should be ready to cooperate. So when we are available at the time of the need, we receive blessings. So then that blessings help us to become yogis. So Bab Dada has given a very beautiful message to us today, that this is the technique. Om Shanti.
Yes.
Also, I want to add one point in this, that many times new souls come in the center and they are not regular for Murli and all, but they do means they cooperate for seva. So we should keep this mindset that they are cooperative. So one day definitely they will become the good yogi, and yeah, definitely they will connect with the Baba. So Baba is explaining this aspect also. Thank you.
Yes, maybe the instruments are just for serving others. So we have to just think that they are the part of the yajna. Yes, Rakhi Ben.
Om Shanti. This point where Baba says that just don't think about that only when you transform will you be able to serve. Now there's no time. You need to parallelly work on your own self and keep the service on. Now, while I was reflecting on this point, what I was getting was sometimes it becomes a lot of obstacles to look at. Okay, let me be this way and then I do it. and we waste a lot of time on that. Instead, while we are in the path of service as well, while we're doing service, when we see others or when we see the whole group in which we're doing the service, it becomes a little more easy to imbibe what Baba is talking about. So, how to parallelly work with self and to also be in service is a point to be practicing. That okay, let's not get into the mode of I'm not able to transform myself. This is not going to be happening for me. Let me take the path easy and put a full stop on my own chatterbox of it's not going to be happening. Let me just keep being in this space, continue doing service, and continue transforming myself. That's the takeaway from the Murli today. Om Shanti.
Yes, thank you, Rakiben, for informing this, that we need to put a point and not to be slack in this. And that is the Baba's direction in today's Murli. And Baba has also mentioned about to become an intense effort maker. For me, today's takeaway is to become a detached observer like Shiv Baba. So I just want to be equal. When I become equal to Bab Dada, and then only I can become detached observer like him. Yes, anybody else? I know we have very few of them, but we can have another points also. Yes.
There's also a subtle thing I wanted to add, which Baba is nicely saying. He says, you are good in your own way and the other person is good in their own way. In some context, you read that line with the people who are visiting Mount Abu, Madhuban. So I think that's very, very critical for us when we appreciate everyone around us, because everyone has some good in them, you know. So when he says you are good in your own way and they are good in their own way, sometimes even the people that we may think are not so spiritual or not this, that, but you know, in their own way, sometimes they're really doing a very, very good action, which is helping the whole vibration, you know, of becoming closer to Baba in their own way. So without, sometimes they don't even realize it. And when you become more and more closer to Mere Baba in this journey, I think, at least I have noticed in myself, I've begun to recognize much more the people around me and their goodness. I've become much more aware of what nice things they are doing. Some of them are doing it consciously, and some of them are doing it even unconsciously. So it just gives me that motivation that actually everyone is so beautiful around. That awareness has really set in. So when this line came, he's good in his own way and she's good in her own way, that's what made me reflect. Om Shanti.
Yes, Harper sister, we true believe that there is an invisible connection for each and everyone, and that is why we reflect ourselves in the way we have been put up. So that an invisible connection, we never know from where it comes from, and that supports us. Yeah, and Papa also mentioned about that we should always have clean and clear heart. So when we have clean and clear heart, the tasks become easy for us, and Baba is always present there to be with us. That is also that point which I liked very much today. And that is why, like Punit sir, Baba is talking also about that, even though he played a negative role in the Mahabharata, But when he came to the yoga, he totally changed. Baba is telling to him also that you are now the companion of Baba. So by looking at you, the others will also change. So fly and make others fly. That is the motto of Baba's Murli of today.
Om Shanti. Today, Baba also said that learn to forget the past and put a full stop in a second. If we keep on describing about the past, then the problems will increase. So the best way to put a full stop is to do not at least describe about what has happened, but try to find out the solution and the benefit of the loss which has occurred. So that's the way of moving forward and making others moving forward also. Om Shanti.
Yes, thank you, Bhavnava, for pointing out, for putting a full stop at your past. Yes, suppose if everyone is done, or anybody would like to share any other points? So it's my thought for today is that the world needs peace now, love and unity more than ever. We are God's angels, has a task to do this. So let's comfort every soul in the blanket of peace, love, and light. We already know what's happening in the world. So comfort every soul in the blanket of peace, love, and light. With that, we'll move towards meditation. We'll have a silent, and I'll play a short music on that, and we can give comfort to every soul. Peace, love, and light. Om Shanti. Today we have, thank you all of you. Tomorrow we have a special session. So we request all of you to go through this week's Murli, because there's a special session by Sharmila Ben. And thank you all of you for being so cooperative. We shall see you soon tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Have a nice day.
Shanti, thank you.